More of Apple Music's 100 best albums list. So last week we had Confessions at 95. Seat at the Table, Solange, 93. Crazy, right? Number 88 was Nina Simone, I Put a Spell on You, and 86 was My Life, Mary J. Blige. So since then, we've gotten...
Again, this is a genre-less...
Yeah, it's not just R&B, y'all.
We're not just us on there.
We're just talking about the R&B albums.
Confessions at 95
Insane.
Crazy.
Insane. I'm just happy it made the list. But that's last week. And since then, we've gotten 75 through, I want to say, 10. And we're waiting for the last 10 to drop tomorrow. So now we have SOS.
At 72.
Which SZA actually
had some feelings. Yeah, had some feelings about allegedly.
Okay, allegedly, yeah.
I think she commented on the post,
the Apple Music's post,
and said LMAO's 70-second is so disrespectful, laughing emoji. And I think the comment has since been deleted, but you know those like fan pages on people. Twitter, they be on it. And so somebody like screenshotted it and said, SZA says that Apple Music was disrespectful for ranking, for their ranking of SOS. But for me, I know a lot of people like SOS more than Control, but
Control was a better album to me, in all honesty.
I feel like SOS really gave the world a full scope of who she is. I feel like Control, she was still figuring things out. You know what I'm saying? Aesthetically. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's why she doesn't like to be classified as R&B.
Yeah, she is so versatile, and she plays that role very well. But I feel like SOS just really put the nail in the coffin.
Got to do arenas and
I understand that. I could understand her because I think she's even done interviews where she says that she likes SOS more than Control, and I could understand her feeling that way for like what SOS did for her. But I think like
the impact of it,
music. If I'm just listening to the music, Control eats.
I could never discredit Control at all.
Control
eats. No, I could never discredit Control, but as far as just the impact, and people also have to realize, and I know you realize this, like as a performer and a DJ, that we consume so much music, and the way the dynamic of our consumership is within the music society, it's like we appreciate things in waves, but they're quick waves. You know what I'm saying? So
people's attention span.
So by the time we're consuming, for us to consume so much music and for SOS to still be impactful the way we're consuming so much music, that says a lot.
That's valid.
When Control came out, it was a different frequency. SOS came out, totally different frequency. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just
still banging it on the radio. Like
just the bandwidth of just taking in so much music as a consumer or as a DJ or whatever you are distinguished as. Is like, to be impactful and to be, you know, consistent. That just says a lot.
That's valid. I still bump Control like it came out yesterday. I need.
That's the R&B fan in you. Speaking of, number 64, I predicted this one. Erykah Baduism. I don't know if I said it on the show, but we definitely talked about it in here. Baduism is up there, number 64. I'm glad it's on there. Love Deluxe, Sade, number 61. Voodoo D'Angelo, 57.
Okay. But like, that's 57 and Confessions was 95?
So here's the thing. Now it's like, as you're saying this, I'm slowly digesting. Clearly, it's been all over the internet. I'm slowly digesting. First of all, I want to know who made this list. Second of all,
and what's the criteria? They never drop the criteria with these lists. That's the thing that kills me.
But we are so far from, I guess, the previous climaxes and pinnacles of that music has reached. And when I say that, I'm considering 20 years ago.
Right.
When we weren't the consumers we are now.
Yeah.
You know,
and the impact
30 years ago.
Yeah.
If we're going to say of all time, of course we're going to feel like SOS is disrespectful at 72 because that is our immediate tangible generation of music.
And it's like right there.
But when you got into Baduism and then you talking about D'Angelo, and it's just like, wow, that stuff we heard in the car while our moms or our father was pumping gas.
Go out and get that shit.
Right.
That's just
Hard
background music
only.
of our childhood. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, that was impactful in the 90s.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But we weren't.
Honestly, that's probably the criteria. Like the impact it had when it came out, and then how long and how timeless the music is.
But still,
and how much of an impact it still has.
I mean, Confessions is what? When did Confessions come out?
04?
04, yeah. 04. Baduism was what?
94, 96, 95?
96?
94, 95, 96. I know I was a child.
It's a generational
98?
thing. It's a generational thing. That's what I'm taking away from this list so far.
97.
97.
I knew I was a child. All right. 55. Anti Rihanna.
You called that
I called that one. Yeah, it had to be Anti.
I'm just at this point. I'm just happy to see us on the list. You know, it doesn't really matter what number it is. I'm just happy to be included, especially in stuff like this. At 51, we got Sign of the Times. Prince. Yep.
We got to mention 47.
Do we?
Yes.
Well, you tell it. I'm from the
47
West Coast.
is Take Care, Drake. I like it.
He made it. I mean, I like that album.
Yeah. That's before Weirdo Drake.
I will say, Take Care was a soundtrack of my college career at one point.
Take Care? Yeah.
My favorite song.
Marvin's Room? Are you crazy?
My favorite one is Cameras.
Good ones
Cameras
go.
is a great song.
That John B flip is crazy.
We just got on John B a few weeks ago about not playing Calling on You at the fest. I'm like, I was waiting on it at the fest. He's like, but that's a B-side. And I'm like, yeah, but as soon as Drake sampled it, I'm like, that's a hit for you now. He's like, I'm gonna put it in there next time.
Definitely made it an A, my boy.
That might be my favorite Drake project, period. Like,
my favorite song on there is Practice.
Take Care is definitely.
I love Practice.
That's
my song.
Yeah,
I still play.
That's the project.
I haven't played anything Drake since Kendrick dropped, but if I have to play something, it'll be Practice. I'm from the West Coast. Don't get it twisted. Next up, we got Intervision, Stevie Wonder, number 44.
Like it. Control.
44. I'm sorry, my nephew said I said 40 the wrong way. I said I'm from California, brother.
You just banged on me, say you from the West Coast, and then just went straight up 44.
Where are you from?
I'm from Virginia.
Okay.
Two
DMV,
down.
Virginia, or like Virginia?
No,
Virginia?
I'm from Missy Elliott, Pharrell, Virginia.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Virginia.
Control, Janet Jackson at number 42. It was just her birthday too. I love that for her.
It definitely was. Still glowed up.
Love that.
Control. I always think of Chris Tucker when I hear that. Real ones know.
Tears,
Real ones know.
Okay.
All right, number 40, we got Aretha Franklin, I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You. And number 36, I kind of figured it would be this one by Beyonce, the self-titled Beyonce, because the impact, again, that this album had. It made artists put music out on Fridays. It was a surprise album.
Yeah.
It had visuals to every single song.
Definitely.
Nobody's doing nothing like that and hasn't done anything like that since, and had that same exact impact. She literally broke the internet and then posted some cupcakes after like it was nothing. So yeah, I can see why it's Beyonce. Number 36 though, like I don't like the numbers either, but
Would it have been? I don't know.
How long did it take for them to make this list? Because this ain't no. Oh, we're gonna do a 2-week retreat and go to Palm Springs. No,
right?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all need to sit down and like see it all.
Yeah,
put it on the wall. You gotta
replay some stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta
listen to it again. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that it was like that.
Yeah, who was in the room?
This is giving me more like conference room over a week at work. Like we're gonna take 2 hours a day at work and go over
for
this
a quarter.
You know what I mean? No, that's what they should have did, but they did this in a week.
Like, what?
Yeah. I mean, they got some good stuff on there, but I don't.
And like we said, it's not genre specific.
Yeah.
So
okay,
it's everything.
Beyonce.
All right, so now we're going to number 17. Oh, actually, it's already on there. I thought this was going to be in the top 10, but what's going on? Marvin Gaye is number 17.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah, I'm happy that's
all
on
time.
the list.
I can respect that.
What do we think is missing?
Left.
Still.
Well, I think for sure. Channel
Hill.
Orange. Yep. Lauryn Hill.
Channel Orange
and Thriller.
Definitely. Channel Orange definitely has to be on
them
this.
three, and they're probably in the top 10 because that's all that's left. So we got Channel Orange, Miseducation to Lauryn Hill, and Thriller. Thriller might be number 2 or 3.
Thriller, there's no if Thriller is not in the top 10.
Flip shit over.
Bro,
because there's no other Michael Jackson album on here. It's gonna be Thriller.
Flip shit over. Yeah,
I'm not even questioning it. Thriller is gonna be in the top 5 albums of all time.
100%.
Yeah,
and I think Frank Ocean gonna have Channel Orange in there, and I also think Lauryn Hill is gonna have Miseducation of Lauryn Hill in there. Those were my 3. I actually had What's Going On Marvin Gaye, but I didn't know he was number 17.
That's good.
Yeah. You got any picks for the top 10? Somebody we ain't said R&B wise?
You said the ones. You said
I think
the
those
ones.
are the only 3 missing, really. I was disappointed to not see no Alicia Keys on there, but I mean, I guess it's all time.
Nah, Songs in the Mind belong on there.
Or at least Diary. They both.
Yeah, one of those. Or both.
You know, like they're both no skips.
But they're not giving that top 10.
Yeah, they're not.
So genreless, what would the other slots be?
It's just a lot of like rock and like alternative, and it's literally all the genres, and they're ranking
country, pop.
Part of my ignorance, was there any other, if it's genreless, like were there any impactful like hip hop albums?
Yeah, Blueprint is actually number 13.
That's interesting.
And I will say, what was that Outkast album that was on there? It's the one from the 90s.
I can respect that.
The one that AT Aliens is on?
No, before that. Yeah, but Outkast is also on the list. Drake, Jay-Z. That's why I was asking earlier. I feel like there's going to be a Kendrick Lamar album in here. And I would say no, the one before that.
The one before.
I mean, the one after that.
So Aquemini?
Yeah, that's the one that's on there.
Where you think Kenny gonna be at?
I think there's only 10 spots left, so he has to be in the top 10. So now my question is it going to be Damn or To Pimp a Butterfly? Because he got the award for Damn, but To Pimp a Butterfly is the one. And Good Kid, Mad City is a classic.
Good Kid, Mad City.
But I re-listened to it. I re-listened to Damn. I was re-listening to Damn the other day, and I think I was listening to XXX, and I was like, I was listening to it with my mouth open, like, when it came out, I didn't hear it that way. I'm like, damn, that's why he won that damn award for this. Because like, if you listen to what he's saying, like those are words that are gonna stick forever, and you can always go back and replay that. So maybe
that
Damn
era of Damn was crazy, especially when we all learned 6 months after it's out that you could play it backwards.
Exactly. Yeah, I do remember that.
Get the same feel.
In a
different way.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. You know what I've appreciated?
Damn's gonna be in the top 10.
Damn might have to
the
be in the
last
top 10.
couple weeks on, I want to say in the last week of Twitter, there's just been a lot of like his funny like trolling moments, like videos of him trolling and shit on video or on Twitter, and I've appreciated, like I've bookmarked all of them, and I'll be
going back and laughing at that.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I think I'm excited to see the top 10. I think it's going to drop tomorrow morning, so we'll have it for y'all next week. Let us know in the comments what y'all think and who y'all think is going to be in the top 10.
R&B only.